Hey there, this is Andy Hull, the guy who made Velocity Raptor, here to try out something a little different. User made some levels in the game. There's a level editor to do that. And they posted them on the forums, and it was a whole big set of levels, not just one or two. It was 30-some levels that are actually quite challenging to get through. So I figured I'd post a video of me, the creator of the game, trying to make it through these challenging levels to see how far I can go, how fast. Kind of a speed run, but they're tough levels, so I'm not even going to pretend that it's a speed run. There's a plot that goes along with it too. It's not just a slew of levels. It's a whole storyline. It's about the Seal seal. Right? And I drew a picture of the Seal seal, what he might look like. Story goes, Velocity Raptor is trying to find the Seal seal, who claims to be able to know where Professor Rex is hiding. The only problem? The seal's lair is even more treacherous than Professor Rex's, and that's only if you're able to get through the cave. Ooh. So it's kind of a prequel to Velocity Raptor. That's the seal, so let me just make a small modification there. There we go, some nice goggles, so the seal can see very well. Since the seal's lair is even more treacherous than Professor Rex's, let's give him some nasty, mean eyebrows. There we go, a seal worthy of an evil lair. Okay. Now, Velocity Raptor, if you haven't played it before, is a game about special relativity. So it's dinosaurs traveling near the speed of light. I've got all of exfret's levels listed up here in the level editor. So let's get started. All right, level 1, not bad. Looks pretty straightforward. I'm not going to get my hopes up, though. It's called The Entrance. As the cave gets closer to Velocity Raptor, she speeds up, eager to find and defeat Professor Rex. Oh, this part doesn't seem too bad. Maybe this is going to be easy. The journey has started. But before Velociraptor lies the entrance to a deep cave that leads to the seal's lair. It doesn't seem to be too treacherous. No, not at all. Seal, we're going to go hang out with him, find out what's what. Let's do this next level. Okay. Tidal Peninsula. Oh, I see some tides. Watch those tides. The water seems to come and go. But that's not the only problem. There's ice in your way. All right, so I have to get through those snow blocks here to make it down to the exit. So I've got Velocity Raptors from firepower. I also may or may not have squandered the firepower by talking about it. Yep. Okay. Let's try this one more time. One death. Okay. My defense. It's only because I'm being so social with you guys and chit-chatting as I play. Okay, here we go. Through some snow blocks, through a couple extra blocks, just to show that I can. Next level. Anvil Glacier. Wow, the seal seems to live in a cold climate. Good thing those fires are there to help, or this would never work out. So, this is a game about special relativity. For those of you who haven't played it, you might want to figure out what's going on, or you can experiment with it as well. As the Raptor moves, she's running at near the speed of light, which in this game has been slowed down to 3 miles per hour. And as you can see, as she moves around, strange things start to happen. So I just need to make it through around these trapdoors. All right. Death 2. So, yeah, the levels change in a kind of funky way. There's length contraction, things shrink, the ticking of the trapdoors is different too. You'll notice that it changes depending on her motion, how I'm running around this level. Okay, I just need to make it through all of those. Yes! Through the trapdoors. Zooming through some snow blocks. And that is Anvil Glacier. No longer shaped quite like an anvil. Level 4. Doppler's Fort. Ah! Is Professor Rex already experimenting with his lightspeed changing inventions? Get to the seal quickly, so we won't be able to build anything past a prototype. So yeah, we're getting to a level with a little more special relativity in it. You see some bullets that are shifting around the world in a strange way. And they're getting length contracted just like the world is, but not entirely the same as the world. All right, I want to clear my path. Now, I've only taken a quick peek at these levels. They are very challenging, but I can make it through Dopplers for it here. Not much problem. We've got Doppler keys. We need to get these to line up. I, in fact, did it a moment ago. But they change color according to how you're moving. So if you run towards one, it gets blue shifted, turns bluer. If you run away from one, it gets red shifted, turns redder. And you need to get them to line up, but that already happened. So let's get down here, sneak. Oh goodness, sneak. Okay, sneak. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, sneak between some bullets, over some trapdoors, using space key to stop myself from careening into the water, and Doppler's fort accomplished. Level 5. Here we go, Geyser Bay. A geyser in the middle of a bay, of course, that's where all the fires come from, geothermal energy. This cave is an interesting one, that the seal living down under. Well, I need to head down this way. Got Doppler keys there. Again, since this one was blue, I need to run away from it to make it redder, towards the other one to make it bluer, and I get that firepower. Okay, should I go through? No, not through the blocks, or not through the trapdoors. I will take the back way. Ha ha ha, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ha ha. Oh. Okay, I will not avoid all of the trapdoors. I'll get over these guys. So like I said before, exfret in the forums made these levels, and it is very... Oh, shoot. Just about made it. 5, 4. Should have gone. Should really have gone there. Didn't go. Alright, 3 deaths. Geyser Bay. Okay, so exfret made these levels. It's really neat to play some levels and get, for lack of better words, frustrated by your own game. Because, oh, here we go. Normally it's not a huge challenge to play your game, because when I designed Raptor, I'm now the person who's played it most. The most hours on this planet, perhaps, I would imagine. And so... right there. So, normally when you play the levels, you already know how they go. You've made them, you know what the tricks are. So they're not a huge surprise like these levels are. Okay, infrared springs. Well, there's a lot of fire here. Now this level is a lot about the twin paradox, because that's what the fire blocks are. Okay, let's get 3, 2, 1. When I hit a fire block, Velociraptor gets some firepower, the power to melt through some snow blocks. But it only lasts as long as the little ticker down at her feet. So 8 seconds, 7 seconds, 6 seconds. You have to make it back to the fire block. Now in this case, the fire block turns to snow after a certain amount of time, but it changes for each fire block. So in this one, the fire block changes after 11 seconds. She loses her power after 10 seconds. So what I'm doing is using the twin paradox to kind of help her get through these blocks. Good. To help her get through these blocks by running back and forth. It's like a twin and oh. Okay. 4. And after this, I might stop keeping track. I think this is gonna be a tough level. So, yeah, the twin paradox is about the twins, you know, one who stays on a planet, let's call it Earth, the other who zooms away from it and then goes out into space and comes back to the planet, let's again call it Earth, and finds out that they're not the same age anymore. The one who zoomed and moved around is younger than the one who stayed behind. So, has to do with special relativity, and this being a simulation of special relativity, well, that happens. So the stationary block gets older faster, which is why I'm zooming around, because I need to keep my firepower for as long as I can in the level to make it back. If I weren't traveling near the speed of light, this level would be impossible. Though I can't say I'm entirely sure that it's possible. Get it there. Up and down. Now I do say she when I talk about Velociraptor because all of the dinosaurs in this park are female. We've engineered them that way. Which I suppose Professor Rex is an exception to that. He has a mustache, so that's pretty gender specific. But you know, Velociraptor is female at the very least. So she is doing her best right now to get the fire block, turn around. Yeah, unless they have a mustache, it's pretty hard to tell the gender of a dinosaur, especially a cartoon dinosaur. Here we go. Yeah, 3, 2, 1. Wow. Now, the game didn't always have dinosaurs in it. It started off with just a circle. The main character was a circle, a little dot running around a level with graphics that were even, well, just about as rudimentary as a dot. The level had circles and squares and triangles. It was very geometric. The reason being that it was, well, computationally tough to figure out how the level should kind of be drawn on the screen at any given moment. So it'd be pretty slow for the program to figure it out, and for Flash, because it is a Flash game. Whoa, no. 1. Oh, all right. Yeah, it'd be slow, and the game would lag a lot or not be able to make it through. So I had to make really basic graphics. And in fact, the graphics were even monochromatic. They were just grayscale, black and white drawings in order to not run afoul of the Doppler shift. Now, eventually, of course, as you can tell, I changed those things because I placed the game in front of people and they were like, this is really boring. I'm just moving a circle around a world. And thus, Velociraptor was born. So, figured out a way to speed up the calculations and speed up the drawing to get everything to work out. And then, oh, curses. Infrared springs. Oh, infrared springs. Well, I wonder if, oh well. No time for regrets. The last trial here. Have a couple minutes. Thank you guys, by the way, for watching. Thank you, exfret, for making these levels that are very challenging and fun to play. I encourage you all to go play them. It's easy to do. Just check out Velociraptor. It's a level editor. So you can make levels. There's the forums on our website, so you can check out levels people have made, so exfret's levels and others as well. They are fun and inventive because they're very different from the types of levels that I've made, if you've ever played the game. In fact, when I came out to play these levels, there we go, almost. Came out to play these levels, I had to actually like change the code in the game a little bit. So, oh no, okay. Well, that was last time. I'm gonna make it through infrared springs if it kills me, or at least if it kills Velociraptor a few more times. But yes. Now I had to change the code, as I said. Well, kill her off. Had to change the code to the game a little bit to make it faster because it has all these trapdoors and tons of bullets in any given level. So I had to tweak it a little bit. So we're able to get the game even faster. It's nice. It pushes it in strange, different ways. So once again, this is the first round of the Seal. Thank you for tuning in. It's kind of a trial, so if people enjoy this or are interested, I'll give my hand at the second set of levels as well as finishing infrared springs, and we'll see what happens as Velociraptor nears the Seal's lair.